just get this right.
Make the right decision when you're 16. It's too late to think it out now. Pull yourself together, early 20s. You should have it figured out now. Is it permanently binding? Chase the trail until you're underground. Happiness that you had never found. If you're feeling it, don't you think that you should scratch it? Keep your ears perked out, listen closely to the sound. Understand yourself, drive yourself to something that you'll love, you'll love, you'll love. Weigh out all your options on your own time as the clock is counting down now. Last minute decision swallows your life. Struggle while you choke it down now. Then you turn back and reverse it. Chase the trail until you're underground. Happiness that you had never found and will not now. If you're feeling it, don't you think that you should scratch it? Keep your ears perked out, listen closely to the sound. Understand yourself, drive yourself to something that you'll love, you'll love, you'll love. Doing what you wanna do, what you love and staying true. Doing what you wanna do, what you love and staying true. What you love and staying true. What you love and staying true. Doing what you wanna do. Understand yourself, drive yourself to something that you'll love, you'll love, you'll love.
Thank you. That was Any Questions off of my debut album, This Might Be Healing. Welcome to whatever this is. I figured that I would just do something cool to, I guess, I'm recording this New Year's Eve, so it's ending off the year for me, but it's starting off the year for you guys. So I'm just going to be playing through some songs that I released throughout the year, and I hope you have fun with it. This is the first time I've ever done like a 2-mic setup, live, tiny desk style thing, so I'm very excited about it. So, let me get into... We're just going to go with, I think it's relatively in tune. This next one was written earlier this year, earlier 2020, back when quarantine started. I wanted to write songs that are kind of more about the feeling that quarantine has given people rather than, like, specifically about quarantine, so that way, you know, it's not so much, I guess, you can listen to it in the future and still feel like, oh yeah, you know, I felt this way before. So this one's called Almost Dancing.
Look into my eyes, wipe those tears away. It's a sporadic life dancing, we're almost 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 dancing.
That one was called Almost Dancing. I wrote that, again, back when, like, quarantine first started. The title comes from the movie Footloose, actually. It's, like, the moment after the pastor has, I think it was, like, he allowed them to have that prom at, like, this... I forgot what the place was, but anyways, and so the wife came to the pastor and, like, they were hugging each other, and she was like, oh, look, we're almost dancing. And so I thought, that's kind of like a nice little title, and so I applied it to, I guess, like a long distance relationship. Yeah, so anyways, next song, this one's called Tell You All the Time. I wrote it back in 2016, and I had held on to it for so long because I wanted to record it with a full band, and 2020 was finally my opportunity to record, like, full band stuff, and, you know, I recorded the drum kit, like, and it was such a cool beast to tackle, because I love recording drum kits. So came out earlier this year, or earlier last year. You're watching this in 2021. Hope it is not hell over there. But anyways, this is Tell You All the Time.
It's been too long, I had to catch my breath before I learned to speak, and that's why I am so good at breathing heavy. I hear a noise, your voice, I thought you'd insist while you let me touch your lips. It was my choice to leave behind the past, it's still in front of me. Break away, the light of day has come to kiss the night goodbye. I won't deny, I've tried telling myself that this was my last night. Open the door and pull me in, make me feel your old warmth again. I'll tell you no more of my lies, I tell you all the time. I tell you all the time. Come and rain on my parade. I know this is a game. It's not okay because I feel like I am slowly losing. You shatter me, the memory of who I thought we used to be. I guess you never liked me, I guess you never liked me. Break away, the light of day has come to kiss the night goodbye. I won't deny, I've tried telling myself that this was my last night. Open the door and pull me in, make me feel your old warmth again. I'll tell you no more of my lies, I tell you all the time. I tell you all the time. told you things that I wish you never heard. A lie's a curse that keeps you from wondering if you've ever learned.
And that was Tell You All the Time. I released that like halfway through the year. Yeah, it's a song that I guess has endured. I think for like maybe a good year I didn't even like think about it, and then end of 2019 I started thinking about like, oh, what do I want to put out next? And so we recorded Tell You All the Time, and yeah, it's one of my favorite songs that I've written. Now on to something that is not one of my songs. It's a cover from Sufjan Stevens. It's Futile Devices. It's like a song that just devastates me every time I hear it. And so I tried covering it. Okay, here we go.
It's been a long, long time since I've memorized your face. It's been 4 hours now since I've wandered through your place. And when you sleep on the couch, I feel very safe. And when you bring the blankets, I cover up my face. I do. I listen to the strings buzz. The metal vibrates underneath your fingers. And when you crochet, I feel mesmerized and proud. And I would say I love you, but saying it out loud is hard. So I won't say it at all. Stay very long, 'cause you are the life I needed all along. I think of you as my brother, although that sounds dumb, and words are futile devices.
But yeah, do you hear what I mean? Like, absolutely soul crushing. Which is why I was like, I have to cover this. Also because of the fact that I started thinking about the set list for this at the last minute, and I was like, that's a song that I think I know how to play well. Yeah, anyways, I think the biggest thing about 2020 was, for me, was that I actually released my debut album, This Might Be Healing. Hence why I'm dressed like this. That's how I look on the album art. I kind of made it into, I guess, my own little personal meme. And it's gotten a lot more reaction than I expected it to, and I'm grateful to anybody who's listened to it. I'm grateful to the messages that people have sent me about it. I'm grateful to the people who have been like, I'm on my 3rd listen right now. It's really cool, kind of overwhelming. Especially I wasn't planning on releasing an album in 2020. I was working on another album entirely until just a bunch of personal stuff kind of hit me all at once, and I needed a break from that, and so I wanted to come up with something cool. So I'm going to end off this little set with, can you even call it a medley if it's like just one song after another? I don't know. I don't care. I'm calling it a medley. Here's Thoughts While Driving, the I-294, and My Agenda, if I don't fuck it up.
A friend once said, healing isn't linear. sat down on the railroad tracks. Woo! All these thoughts in my dreams tonight. You popped your tire, neighbors put a new one on. We rehearsed some songs I forgot to say you wrote well. And on the couch, told Dad what was going on. Wrote it in my songs, too afraid to let him in. Woo! All these thoughts in my dreams tonight. The LED lights shine over my futon while I write my songs and record them in my basement. Welcome to my basement. I'll feel let down if I don't put this album out. Share these messy songs. I hope that someone will listen. A few good million want me dead. They haven't had me yet. What a shame. I guess my love is just too powerful. The restaurant I went to with my makeup on made a man so angry that he walked out without paying. I see everything that you think, and that's okay. I never did this mess to please your heart. I'll be on my way. Reaction from my college mates, thinking to themselves, who's this man with the painted face? I criticize my family for ignoring that elemental fact of my existence that is part of me. I see everything that you think, and that's okay. I never did this mess to please your heart. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way.
Thank you. Kind of flubbed that last one, but that's what makes it live. So, anyways, thank you for watching. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. I may have this out on Bandcamp, streaming services, something like that. I don't know. If that's what you're into, I'll probably still do it anyway because I'm vain. But yeah, anyways, good luck to everybody because I know 2020 was a lot. 2021, I'm going in very slowly, walking in the door very slowly, with my fists up, ready to beat some ass, and hopefully that is how everybody else feels. Yeah, good night.